God is working behind the scenes on your behalf, even when you can't see it. The things that weigh heavily on your heart today are being replaced with peace, clarity, and divine resolution. The situations that once consumed your thoughts are losing their grip because heaven has already written the final chapter, one of victory, freedom, and joy. Long-awaited change is unfolding. Release the grip of the past. Trust that what's ahead is filled with blessings that exceed your imagination. It is time to rise. You have cried, prayed, waited, and wondered, but now, you're stepping into your answered prayer. The things you feared wouldn't resolve are being taken care of by the one who holds all things together. God is replacing your worry with wonder. Your past served its purpose, and now it's time to welcome the new. This season brings joy, healing, and doors you thought were shut for good. Be at peace. Your breakthrough is here. There is a holy shift happening in your life. What has been delayed is now being released. What was once confusing is becoming clear. You are entering a time when you will look back and realize every hardship prepared you for this blessing. Don't cling to what's leaving, its purpose is complete. Embrace what's arriving, it carries God's signature of love, favor, and purpose. Trust the process. It's your time. Your waiting was never wasted. Every moment of delay was a divine preparation. The tears you've shed were watering the soil for your harvest. God has been quietly constructing your future with wisdom and precision. What's coming is not random, it's tailored for your soul. The old chapter is over. Let it go. Make space in your heart for joy, because a new beginning is at your door. God is about to show you why it never worked out with the wrong things. You're entering a season of divine alignment. The worries, doubts, and pain you've been carrying are being lifted. Your spirit is being prepared to receive the abundance that has been promised to you. What once broke you will now bless you. Open your heart to the new. The doors that were once locked are now swinging open. Not by force, but by favor. What once took your energy to chase after is now coming to you with ease. The Lord has seen your struggle, and now He is releasing a wave of breakthrough that cannot be denied. Let go of the old weights. You're being made new. What you're worried about now will soon seem so small. You're standing at the edge of divine change. Things are aligning in the spirit, and heaven is releasing answers to the cries you thought were unheard. Every tear, every silent prayer, every night you felt alone, it's all culminating into a miracle. Get ready for joy. Your time is now. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are not behind. God's timing is always perfect. The moment you feel like giving up is often the moment just before everything turns. Take heart. What you've been hoping for is near. Let go of what you've outgrown, because it's time to embrace the life that's been waiting for you. It may feel like nothing is happening, but heaven is moving in your favor. The process of change is not always visible, but the fruit of your faith is coming. Don't let temporary circumstances make you doubt the eternal promise. The old season is closing. You're being elevated. Stay ready. You are entering a season of peace and plenty. The things that once troubled you are losing their power over your emotions. God is removing what was only meant for a season and making room for what will bless you for a lifetime. What you're stepping into is not a coincidence, it's a divine appointment. You've been strong for so long. Now, it's time to be supported. Heaven is sending help, healing, and hope. There's a rest coming over your spirit, the kind that only God can provide. Let go of the need to have it all figured out. The way will be made clear, and the provision will be perfect. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it's here. Slowly unfolding in ways you didn't expect but always prayed for. The weight you've been carrying is being lifted. You'll feel it in your heart, in your mind, in your body. Long-awaited change is no longer a future hope, but a present reality. Let God do what only He can do. The people, places, and patterns that once felt familiar but drained you are now being removed. This is not rejection, it's redirection. God is clearing the path for your promise. The detours were divine. Every delay was protection. Now, you're being led to something far better than what you lost. This is your turning point. You don't have to go back to what broke you. You don't need to carry the fear of past outcomes. God is making all things new. Your story is shifting from survival to celebration. Let the old narrative go. What's ahead is better than you imagined. Every storm has an expiration date. Yours is nearing its end. You will soon breathe easier, laugh louder, and live freer. The joy you've been praying for is finding its way to you. Stay rooted in faith. Let go of the old pain. It no longer defines you. God is about to fill your life with beauty in place of the ashes. The things you've had to release will be replaced with peace and divine purpose. The weight of sorrow is being exchanged for the wings of joy. You're about to see why the loss was necessary for the gain. You are no longer who you used to be. Don't be afraid of this growth. Embrace your evolution. The things that once scared you are now beneath your level of spiritual maturity. You've outgrown the old struggle. Now, you're walking into a place of power, wisdom, and divine identity. Change is never easy, but it is always necessary. You are transitioning from a season of pressure to a season of purpose. Let the old habits fall away. Let the fears dissolve. Your destiny cannot be delayed. You were made for this moment. God is sending confirmation that your prayers are being answered. Pay attention to the signs. The nudges, the doors opening, the peace in your spirit, it's all leading you to where you belong. You're not late. You're right on time for the blessing that has your name on it. Don't worry if things look uncertain right now. Faith is trusting even when the outcome isn't visible. Let go of the anxiety. God is moving pieces you can't see to deliver results you want to believe. The breakthrough will come like a flood suddenly and powerfully. There's a calm coming over your soul. You've been fighting battles no one sees, but God has. He's rewarding you with restoration. You will recover lost time, lost energy, lost joy. This is a season of reaping. Let the old chapters rest. A better story is being written. What you once thought was over is being revived. Dreams you buried are coming back to life. God hasn't forgotten what He promised you. This detour was only part of the design. You're being redirected to something more beautiful, more powerful, and more fulfilling. Your season of being overlooked is over. God is placing you in rooms of influence and favor. What's coming won't just bless you, it will be a testimony to those who watched you wait. Let go of resentment. The reward is bigger than the wound. There's a divine stillness about this season. You may not feel rushed, and that's a sign God is settling you. Your peace is being restored. The past chaos will not follow you. Let go of your grip on control. Surrender to the serenity God is bringing. God is restoring your hope. You may have been disappointed before, but this time is different. This time, it's ordained. The pieces are coming together. What once felt shattered will soon shine. Don't return to what drained you. What's ahead is overflowing with life. The old doors closed to protect you. What you thought you lost was only a setup for a divine switch. God is unlocking a new level of favor. The pain is ending. The promise is beginning. You will not go back to who you were. You're becoming everything God intended. Let go of the need to understand everything. Some things are meant to be trusted, not explained. God knows why certain things happened the way they did. You'll soon see the divine logic behind the delay. Stay close to Him. He is guiding you into greater. Every ending in your life is making space for something better. That heartbreak, that rejection, that closed door, it's all leading you to an open heaven. Get your hopes up. God is doing something new. The best part, it's already begun. You're being moved into alignment. The delays, detours, and disappointments were divine tools used to shape your character and position you for more. You've passed the test. The blessings will now flow freely. You are ready. It is time. This is not the end of your story. It's the plot twist. Everything the enemy meant for evil, God is turning for your good. Watch how the turnaround unfolds. It's going to be bigger, better, and more beautiful than you dreamed. You are not behind. You are blooming at your own divine pace. Every effort you've made, every time you showed up when it was hard, every small victory counts. The universe sees your commitment. Celebrate who you are today, not just who you hope to be tomorrow. Your journey is already a masterpiece unfolding. Celebrate the quiet strength it took to keep going. Even when no one applauded you, even when doubt tried to cloud your vision, you moved forward. That alone is a miracle worth honoring. You are not just chasing success, you are living triumph by rising daily. You are the embodiment of transformation in motion. The old has fallen away, and the new is rising in you. Your courage to evolve is powerful. Don't wait until the final outcome to honor yourself. This moment, this version of you, is sacred. Every step forward is a victory over fear, doubt, and limitation. Do not diminish the strength it took to walk this far. You are a soul in motion, creating a path where there was none before. That deserves celebration, here and now. You are becoming someone extraordinary, even in ordinary moments. Growth isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes, it's in the quiet decisions, the unseen sacrifices. The universe celebrates that, and so should you. This version of you is worthy of love and honor. Don't wait until the picture is perfect to rejoice. The brush strokes matter. The progress matters. You are painting a life of beauty and resilience with each conscious choice. Take pride in the process. The masterpiece is already in motion. The becoming is as divine as the being. You are not incomplete. You are evolving. You are awakening. Every phase of your growth is purposeful. Embrace and celebrate the sacred journey of your becoming. You have already won in the spirit. Every healed wound, every lesson learned, every bit of strength you've built, it's all evidence of victory. You are not defined by what you lack but by how much you've grown. Rejoice in that today. You are a living miracle. Do you realize how far you've come emotionally, spiritually, mentally? It's time to celebrate not just what you've survived, but who you've become because of it. You are walking evidence of grace in motion. You are the victory in progress. You are not just walking toward the light, you are becoming it. You are glowing with the energy of becoming, rising with sacred power in each breath you take. This moment is just as holy as your destination. Don't overlook the divine spark in your now. Your current self is blooming with the wisdom of your past and the power of your potential. Celebrate who you are at this very moment. You are worth celebrating right now, not later, not when it's done, not when others notice. Your efforts, your intentions, your heart, all of it is radiant. You are sacred work in progress, and that's enough. Look at how far you've come and how much you've overcome. You are the result of courage and grace colliding. There is no shame in growing slowly, there is beauty in rising with reverence. Rejoice in your journey. The universe sings over your steps. Every forward movement, no matter how small, is noticed and honored. You are not invisible. You are supported. You are cherished in your in-between. You are not waiting to be worthy, you already are. Every time you chose love over fear, every time you refused to give up, you grew. That growth is magnificent. That effort is divine. Celebrate it today. The evolution of your soul is a dance of light and truth. Don't wait for the world to see it. See it for yourself. Stand in the mirror and honor your journey. The becoming is beautiful. Sometimes you don't even realize how powerful you are becoming. But the universe does. Heaven applauds your efforts, even the ones no one else sees. Your quiet resilience is a song of victory. Celebrate it. You are not a mistake in progress, you are a masterpiece in the making. Your becoming is not less beautiful than your being. Even now, you are worthy of celebration, because you are trying, growing, rising. Honor the version of you that didn't give up. That version deserves a celebration. Even with tear-streaked cheeks and tired hands, you kept going. That's not small. That's not weak. That's divine strength. There's glory in your effort. Every drop of sweat, every hard decision, every late night filled with prayer or hope, it counts. Don't overlook the sacred ground you've already covered. You are being shaped into someone extraordinary. Don't rush to the finish line and miss the miracle of now. You are radiant in process, and your unfolding is full of wonder. Even in uncertainty, you are growing. Even in silence, you are heard. Even in the waiting, you are being prepared. Don't let the pace diminish your praise. Celebrate the stillness as sacred space. Your journey is not lesser because it takes longer. What matters is that you rise, again and again. In every effort, you are writing a story of resilience. That is worth celebrating. Give yourself credit. You've healed parts of yourself you thought would stay broken. You've shown up to life when it felt impossible. You've kept faith alive through storms. That's divine. That's victory. You are not alone in this journey. The universe, the angels, and divine presence are cheering you on. Every step is witnessed. You are surrounded with love. Celebrate in the knowing that heaven is proud of you. Sometimes the greatest growth happens in the shadows. And even there, you bloomed. You found light. You chose healing. You are walking sunshine now, and it's time to honor that radiant soul of yours. You've made progress you don't even recognize yet. You're more patient, more grounded, more aware. Give yourself flowers now. Don't wait. You are worthy of honoring, exactly as you are. There is beauty in becoming. There is power in transition. You don't have to be fully formed to be fully celebrated. Every stage of the butterfly matters. So does every stage of your transformation. What you call not there yet, the universe calls perfectly in progress. You are in the divine unfolding. Don't skip the sweetness of this chapter. Celebrate it. Dance in it. You are glory in motion. Your life is a miracle being written one page at a time. Even in the messy chapters, there's beauty. Even in the waiting rooms, there's divine purpose. Honor your whole story. You are becoming someone the world needs. There is no need to strive for celebration when you already are a celebration. You are the result of answered prayers, divine timing, and sacred intention. So breathe. Smile. Be proud of where you are today. There is a divine whisper echoing through the depths of your soul today. God is saying, I am always working for your good, even in the unseen. These are not empty words, nor are they fleeting comforts for moments of despair. They are the very heartbeat of the Father's promise to you. They are a declaration of divine faithfulness woven through the ages, stitched into the fabric of every trial you have endured, and every heartbreak you have survived. Though you may not see it yet, though the pieces of your life may seem shattered and scattered, God is still working, still redeeming, still restoring, still transforming. In Genesis 50:20, Joseph speaks words that are more than just a reflection of his own life. They are a spiritual principle that reverberates through every believer's journey. As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive. Joseph's life was a tapestry of betrayal, injustice, abandonment, and suffering. Yet, from the darkest moments, God birthed a divine purpose far beyond what anyone could have imagined. And what was true for Joseph is true for you. When you look back over your life, can you see the fingerprints of God on moments that once seemed lost, when you thought everything had fallen apart, when betrayal cut deep, when you felt overlooked or wronged? God was not absent. In fact, He was closest in those moments, working behind the scenes, orchestrating a redemptive plan that the enemy could never cancel. There are times when evil comes in like a flood, when it feels like life is unraveling, when lies are believed over truth, and injustice seems to prevail. Maybe you've walked through a season where you were misunderstood, falsely accused, or hurt by people you trusted. Maybe the plans you held close to your heart were shattered, and the path ahead seemed covered in uncertainty. But hear this: God wastes nothing. Not one tear, not one heartbreak, not one trial. You serve a Redeemer who specializes in restoration. He is the one who steps into the ashes and births beauty. He is the master potter, skillfully reshaping the broken pieces of your life into a vessel more glorious than before. What looked like a setback was, in His hands, a setup for greater things. What seemed like an ending was really a divine beginning. What was intended to harm you, God is now using to position you for purpose. Think about Joseph. He was betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and forgotten in prison. Yet, through it all, God was positioning him, not punishing him. The very path of pain became the road to promise. What others meant for evil, God used to preserve nations. And God is doing the same in your life. There are situations in your life right now that may not make sense. You may be praying for breakthrough, longing for justice, or asking God to fix what feels beyond repair. But while you're waiting, God is working. He is working in the unseen places, in hearts, in timelines, in circumstances beyond your control. He is moving pieces together that will make sense in due time. Your job is not to understand everything. Your job is to trust the one who does. Trust is not passive, it is powerful. It is the firm grip of faith when everything else is slipping through your hands. Trust says, God, even though I can't see it, I believe you're working. Trust says, even in this, I know you are good. Trust chooses to stand on the word of God, even when circumstances shout otherwise. And what does God promise in His word? That all things work together for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. Not some things. Not just the good things. All things, even the heartbreak, even the betrayal, even the silence. He is the God who turns mourning into dancing, who gives beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and a garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Isaiah 61:3. These are not just poetic words, they are divine truths that anchor your soul in the storm. Perhaps you've questioned, God, where were you when this happened? Maybe the pain of your past has caused you to wonder if He truly cares. But know this: God has been with you every step of the way. In every dark night, He was there. In every moment of despair, He was holding you. In the seasons when you felt abandoned, He was carrying you. And even now, in the midst of your questions, He is still present. Still working. Still redeeming. The enemy may have tried to break you, but he failed. You're still standing. You're still here. That alone is a testimony of God's grace. The fact that you didn't give up, that you kept moving forward, that you kept praying, kept believing, those are signs of God's power at work in you. The same God who brought Joseph out of the prison and into the palace is bringing you out, too. And He's not just bringing you out, He's elevating you to new levels of purpose and impact. Your story is not over. What the enemy tried to use to write your defeat, God is rewriting for His glory. He is the author and finisher of your faith, and He holds the pen. Let Him continue writing. Don't be discouraged by the chapters that hurt. The climax of your testimony is still unfolding. What seems like a valley is often the very place where God prepares you for your greatest victories. And do not underestimate how your story will impact others. Just as Joseph's pain positioned him to save many lives, so too will your journey serve a greater purpose. The healing you receive will be the healing you carry to others. The deliverance you walk in will be the light you shine into someone else's darkness. Your testimony will break chains, your praise will shift atmospheres, and your faith will inspire hope in those who feel like giving up. So, lift your eyes today. Don't look at the broken pieces, look at the one who can make all things new. Don't fixate on the betrayal, focus on the blessing that is coming from it. Don't rehearse the pain, declare the promise. Speak life over your situation. Speak truth over your soul. Say, what was meant to harm me, God is turning for good. What was meant to destroy me, God is using to elevate me. What was meant to silence me, God is using to empower my voice. There is a divine reversal happening. God is turning things around. The pit will become a platform. The rejection will lead to redirection. The closed doors will make way for open heavens. The wounds will become wisdom. And what you thought was a detour will be revealed as destiny. Let your heart be encouraged. Let your faith rise. Let hope awaken in you again. Because God is not finished. And His word will not return void. Every promise He has spoken over your life still stands. Every prophetic word, every divine dream, every purpose planted in your soul, it will come to pass. He is not a man that He should lie, nor the Son of Man that He should change His mind. If He said it, He will do it. If He spoke it, He will bring it to completion. Yes, the journey may be hard. Yes, the process may be painful. But it is not in vain. God is preparing you, refining you, molding you into a vessel of honor. He is strengthening your faith, deepening your trust, and aligning your steps with His divine plan. Don't despise the process, it is producing something eternal. And remember, God's goodness is not limited to your understanding. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not real. Just because it's delayed doesn't mean it's denied. There is a divine timeline at work, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. God is never late. He is always on time. Today, let the truth of Genesis 50:20 sink into the soil of your heart. Let it be the seed of hope that grows into unwavering faith. Declare it over every painful memory. Prophesy it over your future. Let it be the anthem of your life. What was meant for evil, God is turning for good. God is not finished with you. The broken pieces are not wasted. The scars are not shameful, they are signs of survival and redemption. Your life is not a collection of random events. It is a masterpiece in progress, being painted by the hands of a loving Creator who sees the end from the beginning. So, hold on. Don't lose heart. Keep believing. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Because the same God who turned Joseph's captivity into a crown is turning your story around for His glory. And one day soon, you will look back on this season and say, God, I didn't understand it then, but I see it now. You were working all along. And what the enemy meant for evil, you turned for good. That is His promise to you. That is His heart for you. That is His divine redemption at work. And it is unfolding in your life right now. Amen. Be patient, beloved. The seeds you have sown in faith, in tears, in prayer, and in quiet obedience are taking root in places you cannot yet see. Just because you don't see the fruit yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. Deep within the soil of God's timing, miracles are forming. Your prayers have not been ignored, your hopes are not in vain, and your waiting is not wasted. Heaven has heard every whisper, and the Lord has seen every act of trust. Even when it seemed like nothing was changing, God was aligning hearts, opening doors, and preparing the way. What you're waiting for is coming closer by the day. Soon, you'll look around and realize the pieces have fallen into place so perfectly, it could only have been the hand of God. Every delay was divine. Every not yet was a protection. Every season of silence was filled with unseen grace. Your breakthrough is near not because of striving, but because you have stayed faithful. Rest now. God is finishing what He started. You are closer than you think. The moment you've prayed for, the healing you've waited on, the relationship you've entrusted to God, the dream that has lingered on your heart, it's not being denied, it's being divinely prepared. God works in the realm of perfect timing, and He never hurries, but He is never late. You are not being punished or forgotten in the waiting. Rather, you are being positioned for a miracle that is more beautiful than what you asked for. The detours and delays were part of the design. What felt like setbacks were actually setups. And even now, things are shifting behind the scenes in your favor. You may not see it yet, but trust the stillness, it's pregnant with promise. What you're waiting for is about to arrive, and when it does, you'll understand why it took time. You'll thank God for making you wait, because He was writing a far better story than the one you imagined. Hang on. It's unfolding. Heaven has heard your cry. You haven't waited in vain, not a single day. God has been with you in every moment of longing, in every quiet surrender, in every hour where you chose to hope again despite the silence. What you think is delayed is actually being custom built for you by God's loving hands. His plans are intricate, intentional, and far-reaching. He is not just answering a prayer, He is writing a testimony. Every no and every closed door was part of His divine orchestration to bring you to something better. And now, the shift is near. You'll soon step into a moment that makes you forget the sorrow.